Hey guys, BIPPYMan here. In a world with aging gamers, the gaming industry has become a blood-sucking leech to our wallets. Long gone are the games that come out polished and done. Yes, games like Baldur's Gate 3 exist that don't have DLC and they are masterpieces, but even that game needed multiple updates and it's still getting updates to this day just to be polished. Therefore, people think that gaming has become soulless and corrupt. But on the other hand, with the digital age, more games reach more gamers than ever before. Today, I wanted to ask the question, is gaming soulless? And if it's your first time here, please consider liking and subscribing to the video. Comment down below what I can do better and let me know your ideas and your topics that I should talk about next. Thanks guys. Now, what does it mean to have a soul when it pertains to gaming? Having a soul means listening to your audience, listening to the criticism, and implementing moments that change players' lives. Yet, the developers and producers must come together with a conscious effort to make the best game possible, while also creating the moments these teams as gamers wish they could have seen as kids. When a game is great, it has a wonderful soul that protrudes through the screen into your heart. Yet you feel the love put into the game. These games usually become cult classics or massive hits. Games that stood out to me in this category were game series like Disgaea, Danganronpa, Devil May Cry, Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil, etc. I could go on for days. There was probably even better things that I could have said, better series that I could have said. But what happens when a game doesn't have a soul? Because it's pretty obvious when a game does have a soul. Soulless games exist more than ever in this industry. Cash grabs have existed forever. We aren't supposed to judge a book by its cover, but when it comes to games, we mostly do. Sadly, games with the best covers can suck, and before YouTube, you couldn't even look up footage to know if the game was good or not, or if it would be your cup of tea. From terrible movie games to horrible portable D-makes to glitchy heaps of data, we have always had these massive letdowns in our lives. The only difference in modern day, we have it all plus microtransactions. Now, did microtransactions ruin gaming? That's a question for a different day. But I can firmly say that some games deserve microtransactions and other games don't really. But the introduction of story editions and season passes have changed the minds of producers tremendously. Fans have been divided if these practices are moral or not. But if you really want to know my thoughts, I would say it's up to the consumer whether they want to support these actions or not. I can't say that I haven't bought DLC. Matter of fact, I just bought DLC today. We've all waited years, months, weeks, days, hours for DLC. We can't lie. We've waited for that Call of Duty map pack. We've waited for the next story edition on a Pokemon game and other games. It just is how we are. We love when updates happen. We love seeing new content. I believe you need to exercise caution. You need to only buy the DLC that truly matters, because when you support the wrong DLC, it supports the wrong idea in a producer's head that's going to make the final decision on the game. Over the years, I've seen improvements and multiple steps taken back in the gaming industry. Games today can be updated. You don't have to settle for a bad product like before. Some stores have refund policies that back in the day you couldn't get without going through corporate, which was horrible. You had to mail in stuff, email sometimes didn't even work. It was just horrible back in the day. You can connect with friends and you can play against them without even seeing them in person. And that's also another conundrum, because some people consider the true soul of gaming local co-op. Whether it's local or through a party, gaming with friends, I believe, either enhances or hinders your experience. Some people are toxic, some people are saints, but Usually the toxicity wins. Toxicity in gaming is at an all-time high, but I can't lie, sometimes I feed into it and I love it too. People are finally starting to talk smack in lobbies again. Gamers truly care and they want to be the best and they want to show that they're the best. They get emotionally charged, become competitive. That is the embodiment of having a soul in a game. When you care and when you get on, you want to try your best and do your best. Connecting to friends, playing with friends, and meeting new friends has always been the backbone of the gaming industry, and I believe we are thriving in that department right now. To conclude this video, gaming has gone from a relatively small niche market to one of the biggest revenue giants in the world. Games have come and gone, but the memories remain forever. These games have shaped us as kids. It didn't matter if the game was good or bad. In our eyes, it was all about the memories because those memories taught lessons that we could never forget. In the eyes of gamers, it is very easy to spot if a game has a soul or not. Cash grabs will never be tolerated. Supporting the right games is crucial, while being vocal and creating tight-knit communities can help warn of soulless games to new gamers and even old gamers as well. I truly hope gamers become developers that want to better the industry. Better for all of us gamers. Bippy Man, I'm out.
Bet your sweet Bippy I did.